All right, Paulie, you should have something shortly.
What's up, Polly? Can you hear us good?
I just went live.
Are we getting little double feeds?
I just went live. Refresh it.
Are we fixing our problems here?
Yeah.
Refresh it. There we go. We're
What's
live
up?
right
What's
now.
up, guys?
We're live. Hello.
We're live.
Paulie's good. We sound good? Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Where to go live through my phone? I got a little better
We're
connection.
just testing people. For all of you tuning in right now, we're just making sure that everything sounds beautiful.
What's the name of the call?
Preparing for the
No, not yet.
future.
Preparing for the future.
Live right now? Hit
No,
it.
no.
Hit it.
Hit it.
They'll let her come in and start. She's got to develop an audience.
At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Higher the way that I stand, there's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Part of the way that I stand, there's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work, and finding time for the kids, and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Hey, welcome to the G&E Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. The beautiful
Thank you,
Elena.
darling.
By the way, I'm going to give you a little insight. Elena was bragging about her breasts this morning as we got dressed.
I was.
She's like,
I've had
I got
two
really beautiful
kids,
breasts,
and my
don't I?
tits are nice.
Whoa!
How's that for you?
Whoa, you called.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had
If
two
you're gonna
kids.
call me out, I'm gonna put it right. That's how this thing started this morning. You said, "Why are you so feisty?" He started throwing stuff at me, and I just started saying even more shocking stuff back at him, and it shuts him down. Now I learned. It only took me 13 years.
Oh yeah, I'm shut down. I'm shut down. Boy, we got all these nice little speaker things around us now, guys.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Let me show
Okay,
you what
go
I'm talking
ahead.
about. Let me show you what
After
I'm talking
you
about.
had me
We got
talk
these
about mine.
beautiful little acoustic. I wonder what these cost me. Okay, little acoustic things.
What does this do for us?
I don't know
Does
why.
it make us sound better?
John figured out a way to
Okay.
spend your money.
Okay. Oh, hail.
So look, every
ahead.
Wednesday we bring you a show called the G&E Show. This show's about what, champ?
The business of marriage.
Man,
and
how do you guys
to
get on the
make
same
it
page? How do you
work.
guys get on the same page? If we hadn't been asked that 1,000 times, we've never been asked once. How do you guys get on the same page? First of all, let me just admit, we're not always on the same page.
No,
But 95% of the time, we are on the same page,
Okay, can I get
Huh?
up?
Come on.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, she one day she's like, I hate you. You're dead. We're having this big fight. I'm like, really, baby? You hate me, huh? Oh, wow. I'm terrible, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm the worst, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I said, you're right. You're right about all that. I'm handling objections,
That was true.
which for the most part are complaints, which by the way have nothing to do with anything. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am terrible. I am an awful human being. I am mean. I am terrible. And she starts cracking up laughing. I don't even get to handle the objection. She handles herself. She's just like, ha, 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 I love you. And it was over with, okay? Speaking of objections, by the way, I'm writing what I'm doing this week, and we're talking about how to get a lot done today. And she's asking me on the drive over here, how do you get so much done? I said, look, I just handle whatever's in my face. I look in the future, and then I back up into everything.
Yeah.
I back up. I look out into the future. I'm not in the present. I know a lot of people are into the whole present time thing, like meditating, getting in the moment. Dude, by the time you drop into that moment, it's over. You're in the past, man. Okay? I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing with your bodies, but if you want to get more done, you need more than a body. You gotta
go into the zone,
pervading
right?
into the future,
Ooh,
man.
I like
okay?
that.
So when I'm in the present right here doing this show right now, I'm also thinking about that vacation my children want. My kids, both of them want to go visit the snow. I'm trying to figure out every second of every day. It's in one of my windows that's open, like a computer window.
Yeah, you have a lot open.
I got a lot of windows open, and one of them is Sabrina and Scarlett want to go see snow. I'm a father. I have a responsibility to deliver snow to these kids. So I have this huge obligation tugging at me, this window open. I'm not closing that window. Okay, I might minimize the window, but I ain't shutting that window down. If you open my computer right now, okay, there's like people look at my computer, they're like, dude, how many windows do you have open?
It's like 100.
Less than I have here, trust me.
So how do you get everything done?
So what I do is I
have my observations.
We both do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we both push out into the future, and then we basically work backwards. Now, no offense to Elena, this is not meant as a shot, but she is not the mechanical person. She is not the pusher and the doer and the sweeper.
No
I'm the
offense to
sweeper.
that.
Okay.
No, I'm a visionary.
And I got a lot of people to help me pick up pieces, okay? So I'm not saying like I do all this on my own, okay? But there was a time when there was not 50 staff. And it was just me pushing and shoving. I was getting less done.
Using 2 sides of paper because you didn't want to waste it.
Yeah. So what I do is I basically, if you want to get more done, okay, I know this whole, I'm going to get in the moment, You're not doing anything. You've just added an activity, a new activity that does nothing. Okay, now I'm not condemning meditation and all that. I'm just telling you, you're not doing anything. I used to do it. Nothing happens. You do not produce results.
By clearing your mind?
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? If you're actually looking at old thoughts, you're in the past. It is impossible to be in the future and see old thoughts. If you're looking at old thoughts, old fears, old losses, old times when you screwed up, something mommy did to you, something you did to mommy, dude, you're in the past. Okay, the past, you cannot produce anything from the past. Zero. There's zero production there. Okay? The present is so quick that it's over with. Oh, Elena, you're so beautiful. Okay, but what am I looking at? What am I acknowledging right now? Something I saw a second ago. Okay? What I want to do is see what me and Elena can produce in the future. And that's how I get a lot done. I look out into the future and I start stacking backwards to what do I need to do right now? I want to bring Sabrina and Scarlett to the snow. But dude, I got to finish this fucking book right now. Ooh. That has to happen today. Oh, by the way, I can't finish the book right now. You know why? Because I got to do the G&E show. That's what we're doing right now. These guys are going to tell me we're going to go to break here in a second, and I'm going to be worried about the break. So the point is, you just look out into the future and you start backing into it, and all of a sudden you're going to find yourself, what do I have to do right now? And that's what you do right now, right?
Yeah. It helps with every decision that I make every day. And it helps me determine what is frivolous and what has to be consistently done. And the key word here is consistently done. And then you consistently put it into the future, it shows up. Then that's your future self.
She shows up this morning. She's been working out. You can tell she's in great shape right now, okay? She's got this glow and bronze about her. And she's out running every day. She wakes up at what time, 6 o'clock this morning? She used to not wake up at 6 o'clock. Man, she's waking up 5:45. Why? She's got something to do that's in the future. She's looking forward to it. Look, if you're lacking motivation, excitement, it's because you don't have anything in the future. You're stuck on what you ate last night feeling bad about it, and that's not going to get you anywhere. Stay with us. We're in the moment now. We're going to go to break for, 2 minutes.
We're in present time.
Don't you leave.
We're looking forward to seeing you in the future, though.
Great salespeople know the difference between an objection and a complaint. If you want to learn how to handle every objection and become a master in sales, then you need to register right now for Grant Cardone's Mastering Objections webinar. This live event allows you to ask questions and get the answer to every tough objection you face. When you register today, get Grant Cardone's Mastering Objections ebook. Get access to a never-before-seen live video of Grant Cardone personally handling objections, access to a live Q&A webinar with Grant, and the Closer Survival Guide. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit truestim.com/careers. That's truestim.com/ right now. How's your our lives to ensuring you can get the life you want? Safe Credit Solutions are FICO certified consultants, and we are trained to be immediately at your service to find solutions and repair your credit. Our goal is to grow your credit, add stability, and accomplish the goals you want for your life. With month-to-month services and live monitoring of our progress, we can get results for you within 30 to 45 days. Visit safecreditsolutions.com. That's safecreditsolutions.com to get a free credit consultation from our expert team. And let's get you on the path to repairing your credit today. That's safecreditsolutions.com. In your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisade Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com.
We are back with the G&E Show. Thanks for tuning in every Wednesday at noon. If you want to call in, talk, holla, the number is 305-865-8668. We are working out this business of marriage.
Yeah. It happens, man. We get all
We have to get on the same page.
You know, when we don't have a lot to do, you know what we do? We start freaking wanting to bust each other up.
Oh, yeah.
As long as I got a big activity.
You know what? Yeah, we like to keep our chops, though, like sharp on each other.
I
You
love
know,
that, dude.
like I love my wit, you know, and I love that I can
You
come
want
at
to tell
you.
everybody what you said to me this morning? Me and you were cracking up in the car.
No,
We're driving
you
down
already
the
got
road.
me to talk
dude.
about my boobs.
No, I'm done doing that. Okay, later.
Yeah, because you already did.
Later. And so we're driving down the road, and we're talking about the future, and we're talking about what we're going to do and everything, and all of a sudden she just takes a shot at me, dude.
Oh
it was
man,
so
it was
freaking
so good.
funny.
It was so hard.
We're
it was so
sitting, I'm
fast.
sitting
it
there
was so
driving,
powerful. Boom.
tears, like
Dude,
and we can't quit laughing.
Can't quit laughing.
Those are the
Dude.
moments when you appreciate
Dude.
a partner so
I got
much.
my mental toughness going on. How
So-
do you
so-
motivate yourself for training? I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay? I'll tell you. I'm going to cover you right now. How do you motivate yourself for training? You put yourself in the future. Who does that person look like? Physically, mentally, financially.
Because you're reading about mental toughness right now,
Who is
right?
it? Yeah. Well,
That's
you know,
good. So reading the book gets you in the future.
It was an article. But anyway, yes. Who is it? So how do I get motivated for training? I have this idea. I look like this. I have this. I'm running this ship, that ship. Now, if you want to just do the physical thing, if we're talking about training on the beach, you mentioned that earlier. So I have a vision that I look like this. So what does that back me up into? Boom, I got to run every morning. I got to do the weights. I got to do everything that I hate, but I'm learning to actually love and look forward to, which is really bizarre. Anyway.
So we're talking about how to get a lot done, okay? Everybody says to me, I mean, I talked to a lady yesterday. I'm driving home. I'm driving back from the office back home, and I think about this guy named John Marazzi, a friend of mine. I said, I'm going to call John. Now, and Elena alluded to this earlier. I didn't think, I'm going to write John and call John tomorrow.
And they never do.
Now, I know a lot of executives that do this. They call their assistant, remind me to call John tomorrow. I'm like, dude, bang, I got my phone. I have my thought. I call John now. Okay, literally, I'll bet you there's not more than 3 or 4 seconds. Elena can attest to this.
Yeah.
If you want to get more done, whatever you're thinking about, do it right now. I don't care if it was on your schedule.
You save so much time because then you have to come back to it. You thought about it. You have to call the secretary. That's at least 15 minutes.
And you also lose the energy of your
Yes.
intuition, man. You
That's
lose
right.
the energy and the inspiration and the greatness and whatever magic. Like I had this random thought about John. Why would I add time
to your genius, to that perception.
Okay, I learned this as a young salesman. I was 26 years old, and I'm driving I'm driving to work one morning. And I think about this customer. Okay, guy's name is Jeff Edwards. I thought about Jeff. Random thought. I had waited on Jeff 6 or 7 months before. I had this random thought about Jeff. Boom, I let it go. I didn't follow it up. Jeff bought something that week. If I'd have called him then, I might have got a deal. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to start trusting my intuition. Because maybe all of you out there that pray, okay, you're like, God help me, or Allah help me, or
you're on your own. Buddha?
Or maybe you don't believe it. You're like, I don't believe in anything. I believe only in analyticals, and that's fine, dude, but something else is going on, okay? You can't tell me those ants don't know. I mean, how do they all know to go to the same place? The fact that you can't hear dogs and all the dogs show up. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, like the dog whistle sounds and all that. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's happening.
You can't tell me a tree that lives to 1,000 years old ain't communicating with the freaking leaves that it drops. Come on, man.
Okay.
Keep it real.
I like that.
Am I going too deep for you right now?
You're going deep.
Because you're spiritual, man. You're like, but you got to think about, I can't get enough done. Your computer's doing more than you do. We built these computers, okay? Come on, man, you can do more. So first thing you got to do is say, I can do more, and quit making excuses. You can't produce and make excuses at the same time. It's impossible, okay? You can't work out and put weight on at the same time. Like if you're really into a workout routine, if you're really working out, you're not eating chocolate chip cookies while you do that. So if you get highly productive, you're probably not making excuses. So John, I have this thought about John. I call John. John, what's up, man? He picks up the phone. John, just thinking about you. No reason, just thinking about you. Wow, man, that's awesome. He's like, my daughter talked about you the other day and said you were like killing social media. I said, really? I said, she's a big fan, Grant. I said, text me her number when we're done.
Did you get any business out of this call? That's all I want to know.
And I'm going to call, and I'm going to call her, okay? He texts me the number and I call her. I'm driving home, okay? Maybe I'm not supposed to be calling and driving, I don't know. And I said, Marissa.
I've given up on that battle a long time ago.
I said, Marissa, this is Grant Cardone. Your dad said you're a big fan of mine. Yeah, if you ever need anything, let me know. She texts me back a few minutes later and says to me, hey, I just want to know, how do you get so much done?
So we got the idea of the show out of this.
Exactly.
Thank God there was a purpose to the story.
Yeah. Was it too long?
It was a little long, but
now, how do I get so much done? Because I do it.
I like that you emphasized on acting on it when it happens, when it comes in. And that's what I've seen you do time and time again. Whereas, a hit to me, sometimes something might come in that's difficult and I put it off and then I don't do it, But you confront the hardest stuff first, and that was in that mental toughness. That's why I was asking you about that book. That mental toughness thing says the people that have that mental, whatever it is, grit, that strength, that charismatic people, whatever, they confront the hardest things first and they just handle it. And then your space is freed up. You're not like stuck on this, oh, I have to, tell this person they messed up. I really don't want to do that. Oh, I'll put it off, you know. So like as a young salesperson, again, back to sales taught me so much, okay? Because sales is hard. There's just no doubt about it. It's a lot easier to sit in a booth and do nothing. Just take calls. It's easy, man. It's a lot easier than making a call out, right? So when I was a young salesperson, I hated. I'd look at the list and I'd be like, no. What am I saying? I don't want to talk to him yet. I'm not ready for him yet, okay? And then I finally figured out how to figure that, okay? I'm eating shit as the day starts, okay? Because it's just going to get better if I just get it out of my way. Otherwise, it consumes my future, man, because I'm thinking the whole day about what I got to eat rather than, dude, can you believe I did that? But I also watched you, with these, as you say, eat shit phone calls or eat shit sandwiches.
Just
that these
the tough
people
stuff.
Give you.
Do the tough stuff.
The tough stuff. But the more you did that over the years, I have actually seen you now where none of it's all just a game to you. It's like fun. You can you breach areas and privacy and you pervade space, whereas before when you were so worried, like, no, I don't want to deal with that call,
Yeah, and Elena's touching on a topic right now that is very, very important, okay? I'm doing a book right now called Mastering Objections. This is the Cardone rebuttal book, okay? And the Cardone rebuttal book basically is a drop-down.
I love that, the rebuttal book.
Thousands of you have already ordered this, okay? And you should have gotten this. It's an ebook that was sent out to you, okay? It's a download. It's a PDF download. You're going to print it. And we're going to actually send you an upgrade to this because I'm working on it, because I'm talking about This didn't go deep enough, okay? This is 100 pages. It's going to be about 200 pages long, okay? A bunch of you gotten it. You'll get the updated one. And it talks about asking hard questions, invading people's space. Literally, she's seen me ask people questions. She's like, oh, I cannot believe she just asked him that,
I
okay?
cannot believe it.
Like a woman, I will always ask a woman her age. I don't care how old she is, man. I'm practicing. I want to know how old you are.
Financial statements. You just go wherever you want.
Dude, I ask whatever, man. How much
know?
money did you make last year? I'm not going to tell you that. You told the IRS. Tell me. Let's roll. See you back in just 2.
Great salespeople know the difference between an objection and a complaint. If you want to learn how to handle every objection and become a master in sales, then you need to register right now for Grant Cardone's Mastering Objections webinar. This live event allows you to ask questions and get the answer to every tough objection you face. When you register today, get Grant Cardone's Mastering Objections ebook. Get access to a never-before-seen live video of Grant Cardone personally handling objections, access to a live Q&A webinar with Grant with 15 videos handling specific objections, and Grant Cardone's rebuttal book on PDF. You will learn how to persist until you close, how to ask one more time, why persistence is professional, how to use role-playing to train, handling objections like the price is too high, I can get it cheaper somewhere else, I need to think about it, the payments are too much, I need to shop around more, and become the master closer and understand the difference between performing and mastering, the science of the close, the critical exchange point, and so much more. You get all this right now for $49. That's right, only $49. Sign up right now at masteringobjections.com. That's masteringobjections.com. Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services help you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit specializediraservices.com. That's specializediraservices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's specializediraservices.com. Life, anything can. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com.
We are back. You're watching the G&E show. G is frozen in time.
I don't
There
even
he
think time
goes,
is
there
a
he
real
goes.
thing, dude. I don't even think time's real, man. I think it's all made up. I think all this stuff's made up. You know, I was telling my guy the other day, I said, Dave,
agree
we had a
with that.
customer objecting about price, and I said, bro, he's objecting about nothing. He's objecting about something that is made up. What are you talking about, Grant? We made up the value of that money.
So true.
So when he says 40,000 is too much money, it's made up. It got nothing to do with anything. When you say, I don't have enough time, you got to remember, man, there was a time when we didn't have 1201, 1202, 1203. We didn't even have a number system. People were scratching it in the dirt. People probably weren't even worried about it. They were worried about this. Okay, we're waking up now. I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. Right?
Yeah.
And the people that were willing to go out and confront the tiger, the beast, the grizzly, or whatever,
Got to eat. Eat what you kill.
okay, so we got some questions.
Yeah,
We're
we
talking
do.
about time. How do you get so much done? Number one, commit. Commit to getting more done. Okay? If you need some examples of people that get a lot done, they're probably not in your office. Okay? Look to me. I get a lot done. Okay? I'm proud of how much I get done every
You get
day.
a lot done.
Huh?
You get a lot done.
Okay.
But
You
you're-
get a lot
you've-
done,
I
dude.
do too.
Okay?
I really do.
See, Elena,
Consistency, though. I think
you got to
that's
be
a
consistent,
huge
man. You
point.
got
to practice the muscle. It's a muscle, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Because some people could go, oh, well, they're born with it, and they're not
that's
born with
bullshit.
it. That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
malarkey.
Okay? Most of you got more done when you were 3 months old than you got done when you were 30 years old. The 3-month-old is getting a lot done. Growing bones, growing cells, growing brains, growing ears, growing nose, learning to walk, smell, talk, find out where the titty is. Okay, hey, throws up, everything, processes stuff, creating antibodies, all kind of stuff. You got 80 billion freaking cells in your body, man.
Oh, don't get
some
them
of them
started on
dying,
the cells.
some of them growing, some of them coming. You don't even
started
know
on the
what's going
cells.
on, man.
Please.
Come on. You're invalidating yourself. Everybody is invalidating the ability of the individual so you can get more done. Number one, make a decision to get more done. Number two, quit making excuses. And number three, take time out of everything, okay? If you're going to do anything with time, go into the future.
now.
Go matrix this thing. Go into the future.
Yes.
Know what you want. Hey, I want to take my kids to the snow this year, okay? What else I got to do? I got a book coming out in October. Between now and October, I got to sell 100,000 copies. What are we going to do? Okay, we'll give all my proceeds away, and we're going to tell people about it every day. What else I got going on? Oh, this weekend,
somewhere at the end of
next
the
Saturday, next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, I'm going to do a webcast, and I'm going to give the webcast to everybody that paid $49 for this $329 book.
Damn,
that I'm giving to all my Facebook friends. I'm giving you this, Mastering Objections. All of you bought it already. I don't have the whole program. Don't know why, but don't have everything here. The Rebuttal, Mastering Objections, a 40-minute video, 15 other videos. It's $369 package. It's only $49. These are my Facebook friends, my Snapchat friends, my YouTube friends. You guys are going to get this for $320 off. And then next week, we're going to start selling the webinar. But guess what? I'm going to give you guys the webinar, okay? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you when you order that platform and save yourself $320. It's called masteringobjections.com. That's where you get it. It's my newest program. It's going to go deep dive on why you're getting stopped in a close, why you're getting stopped in prospecting, why you're getting stopped at the girl, why you're getting stopped at the front door, why you're getting stopped on cold calls. So that's coming up, right?
Yeah.
But what else am I doing? Oh, I got to do a show right now, man. I got to take some callers right now.
Take some callers.
They're here. I have to confront the callers.
All right, let's take Omar. Let's take Omar.
To the callers.
Omar from Wisconsin.
John, I need to talk to the callers right now, John. Please, all of them at one time.
Omar is on. Look, you got a fresh drink.
What's up, Omar?
Hello?
Hey, what's on your mind, Omar?
How do you deal with the jealous one, the jealous partner?
You get rid of her, dude. She's in the past, bro. Find out who she cheated on, brother. Ask her who she cheated on in her last relationship.
Or with you. Every single jealous lover I ever had was because they were cheating on me.
They cheat, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
I didn't find that out until after.
What?
Then it all made sense.
Ask her who she cheated on, dude.
Every single one of them.
And I'm going to
Except
just
for
tell you
you.
something, man.
Okay, got it.
Get rid of her, dude.
Yeah,
Say, look, you need to handle your jealousy thing because you're stuck in the past. You're stuck in the past. You're not stuck in the future. Okay? Now, are you cheating on her, bro?
No,
Are you looking at other chicks?
not now.
You've been flirting with somebody else. Are you giving her reasons to be jealous?
No.
Are you a good dude?
Yes.
Are you ethical?
Yes.
Then tell her to knock it off or go away.
Okay.
Padao. All right.
Padao.
Frank
Okay.
from Kansas. We need Frank from Kansas now. That was good. I like that advice.
Cardone, Frank from
Hey.
Kansas.
Frank,
From
what's up,
Kansas.
Frank? Frank, what's your last name, man?
Sell. F-E-L-L.
Frank Sell, man.
No, I think he said Frank fell. No? Sell? Okay, go on, Frank.
Man, I love it. You guys are laying it out for us to play it out, and it's great content, man. That's a lot of what my wife and I live by.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. What do you do, Frank? What do you do for work?
Man, 10xmlm.com.
Oh, dude, this
Brother,
is.
think about it.
Tell everybody what 10xmlm.com is.
Hey, man, what we did is we looked at the market. You know, online and MLM combined is like a $500 billion market. So we look at Amazon and MLM. We put the peanut butter and the chocolate together, and we started a company like Amazon, only you get to own a piece.
Oh, I like it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. In the next 10 years, by Jets.com, they said it'll be online sales will be $1 trillion. That's where we're headed, baby.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's
like
a big
a piece
future
of
right
that.
there, baby. I want
That's
some of
for
that
sure.
T future, baby. Some of that
Okay.
T future. Can you
Okay.
imagine being a trillionaire?
Oh,
Trillion
Yeah.
dollars.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'd be giving
hey.
a lot of that away at that point.
You can give a lot away, dude.
Yeah.
You can give half of it away, and you're still worth $500 billion. I mean, it's like we're talking about.
I mean,
Here,
you
I'm
could,
gonna give
save
you-
the world.
Exactly.
I'm going to give you half the universe. I still got a lot to work with. Hey, what you got? You got a question or something?
Hey, we talked about an old conversation on Snapchat this weekend. And, man, I just want to tell, everybody out there, you got to build your house, man, before the storm hits. We had a major Category 50 hurricane hit our family. And I tell you, there is no coincidence or serendipity, man. There was a reason why I've been studying for the last 4 years, growing myself, and at 38, decided to quit being a little baby boy and grow up with my family.
Yeah.
When that hurricane hit, man, it was crazy.
Dude, what
I knew
hurricane you
exactly
talking
what
about?
to do.
What hurricane you talking about?
You and I discussed about a situation with my children.
Oh,
and,
yeah. He's got a big personal thing going on. Yeah. So he's saying Category
Yeah,
50. Like,
Yeah,
It was a metaphor.
Yeah, and when it hit, I can't tell you the calmness that I had, knowing that God's got this. No matter my anger is going to make it better or worse. My family needed a man, not a madman,
yeah.
to be there for them.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Bro, I'm sending you
Even a
prayers
man.
and energy. And by the way, God ain't going to take care of this for you, bro. You're going to take care of this. He's giving you everything you need to take care of this, okay? God told me that day, he said, God bless you, Grant. I said, bro, he did. Okay, now I'm going to prove it. Okay? So you guys that are blessed
Love
out
that.
there, man.
Love
You guys,
that.
you woke up with 2 lungs. You got air in your lungs today, man? You got legs beneath you? Maybe you ain't got legs. You got a wheelchair? Shit, roll on down the road, dog. Put a big ass smile on your face, man.
Roll
Roll
in,
it down the road.
roll in.
Whatever you got. Look, we all handicapped.
Look,
Okay, keep
that is
it
a
real.
fact. Yep.
Like, I ain't gonna feel sorry for a blind guy, okay? Because I'm handicapped too. Shit, I can't see half the stuff in front of me. Most of my life I've been blind. I couldn't even see what I had, right? So,
Me too.
right?
Yeah, that's why we
You couldn't
went
even
and-
see me, dude.
Not for a year.
Couldn't see
I
me,
came
man. She
around.
thought I was ugly, man. She thought I was conservative. Can you believe that? She thought I was some conservative business guy. I'm like, dude, I'm a rock star, dog, okay? I throw down
Boom.
hard, okay? I never disappoint. You understand, ladies? Never. I'm out.
What is this?
10X, baby. Take that 10X thing to a whole new
Okay,
level, okay?
all right.
I'm
You're
coming out with
mad,
10X condoms for Christmas.
Oh,
Okay, let's talk to Cody from Georgia. Cody, what's up?
Hello?
Ribbed,
Cody,
big ribs with little
please, save
10X.
us.
And
What
they could
you
have
got?
on every little
Okay,
rib, it could be
all
like
right.
if you're not first, you're
Cody,
last.
what you got going?
Okay? You could have on one of them like, there's a bloody mess.
Hey, I just want to say
That's disgusting.
that I really appreciate everything you guys do. I can't believe I'm talking to you guys. It's a complete honor.
Cody, hey,
Cody,
great
you
honor
rock.
to talk
Thank
to you,
It
brother.
is very hot in here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I've got a couple questions. I mean, I don't know if it's all right to ask. One thing, I've been listening to the Seller Be Sold a lot. There's one thing in there that you say that I don't understand. You say it's better to do the wrong thing 100% than to do the right thing halfway.
Yeah. Because, dude, look, what I'm saying there is you're going to adjust, okay? You're going to make the adjustment. Like when I was a kid, I'm 17 years old, me and my brother we're riding in the bayous of Louisiana in these little skiffs. Gotta always tell a story, man.
Let's hear the story.
Okay.
Sounds like
There's
a good
4
one.
of us. We all got skiffs. We got these little
What are
Evan Root
skiffs?
motors on the back.
Skiffs?
A skiff is a little flat. Y'all don't know what a skiff is? Yeah, it's a little boat, dude. It's a
Okay,
little
well,
flat
there's
bottom
some
boat.
people that ain't from the bayou. Now go on.
Okay. And dude, they're
And it
14,
wouldn't be
12, and
me.
14 foot long. Okay, we got little Evan Roods or little Mercury motors, outboard
Okay.
motors on the back.
We get it. I got the picture.
Dude, we're going
Let's
down
go.
the bayou, right? Now we're going down the bayou. Now I have the idea
Ooh.
that it would be nice.
Ooh.
It would be fun.
Ooh.
It would be exciting
Yeah.
to go ahead and swipe my brother.
Oh.
You know? Mm-hmm. Like, am I the only person that thinks like that, man?
No.
Like, I'm like, oh, I went and tapped him a little bit. And then I hit him again. And dude, we ended up running, 2 of them dumped over, and you know, we got in a bunch of trouble. But it is better to work it out.
Now
man.
I
here
understand
am
the jet skis.
Here I am, 58 years old. I don't do a lot of that anymore. I do a little bit of that.
The
But not a
jet
lot of it,
skis.
okay?
Thank
Because
you.
the point I'm making, bro, is look, when you go stand on a stage, like if you ever see me speak live, the first thing I do when I go speak live is I go out and I hang my feet, my toes over the edge of the stage.
Why do we do that?
Because I want to know where I fall off.
Ah, okay.
See, most people don't want to go out to the edge, man.
find in
Same
the
thing
line,
with a
you find
customer.
in the
You
line.
have to know how far you can push a customer. If you can't push a customer, how are you going to push yourself? How far can I go before I become dangerous to other people? So she doesn't trust me because she doesn't trust herself.
I do too. I trust you.
She doesn't trust her own mental toughness to ask tough questions. I trust myself. So you got to develop that, and you can't develop it without going 100% wrong. I'd rather be 100% wrong, bro, than 50%
I just don't
right.
want to be on the opposite side of the 100% wrong.
Because you will adjust yourself, brother. You will adjust yourself. Don't worry about it. You are a good person. Okay? The compass is gonna figure out where it needs to send you, but you gotta be willing to go east and west and south to find out where north is. Okay?
Okay, I like
Shane,
it.
I hope that helps. Cody,
like
I hope that helps. Shane from Pennsylvania. I will suck your blood.
G&T show.
I always think of
G&T.
Transylvania.
Yeah, man, listen, I've been in your area. I know a lot of people you know, Uncle G. You guys are awesome because I've been climbing the wall, the unscalable wall, listening to you and some other mentors. Bro, and I love you putting yourself out there. I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale October the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd with my Millionaires Against Bullying. And I hope you're in town and I can get a picture with you, brother.
Dude, I like that.
Come on, bring it
Millionaires
on.
Against Bullying. Dude, I'm against bullying. You know what I do with bullies? Boom!
Yeah,
Crack them in the
crush 'em,
face.
crush 'em. Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what I
really?
love about it.
Pow! How's that feel, dog? Okay.
Man, I love it. I love it. We're going to be in Fort Lauderdale at the Sheraton. Are you going to be around October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? I really want to meet you, Grant. You're one of my mentors, brother.
Dude,
You gave shout out to one of my relatives that was hurt through Chad Lynn, and you gave a shout out to David Logan Vine, and you gave a shout out to Leighton Pearson and Kevin Jones. I know a lot of people, bro. You're amazing.
Oh,
And putting
thanks,
yourself
man.
out there, you and your wife, what you and your wife are doing. If you guys don't understand what Grant and him and his wife and his family are doing, they're giving us nuggets every day, and they have no need to expose themselves, people. They have no need to put themselves out there, and they do it because they want to teach other people like art because they felt pain. That's why Uncle G is doing what he's doing and his lovely wife. So get with it, and your wife has beautiful nails, beautiful hair, and y'all, I love you, Uncle G. Don't forget the Shane Train, man. Check me out.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that. That's really nice. And by the way,
appreciate that. Thank you
the
so
thing that I
much.
liked the most about what he said was,
Yeah.
you know, and this is why I do what I do. Okay, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I swore that when I saw other people, I saw the doctor that lived next to us. When my dad finally made it and bought the house, okay, I talk about this in the new book, okay, and the doctor, dude, he wasn't accessible. The doctor over here wasn't accessible. Nobody
I
in.
know.
They all once
I know.
they made it, okay.
The curtains go up.
I lived in La Jolla,
I want to
California.
see behind the scenes. I want to see. Otherwise, it's up to my imagination. I think there's this perfect world out there that this couple on TV, you know, like, I don't know, J-Lo and whoever,
will they go
or
in?
whatever. Like, you know, they have it all. They have the fames, the fortune. They must have the perfect marriage. He must be so romantic, you know, like, you know, these ideas.
Yeah.
But if it was like, you could really see that they're real people, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know,
And so, like, when I lived in La Jolla, okay, I lived on the fanciest street in the town. Okay, there was no better street. It was the creme de la creme. Mm-hmm. Okay,
It was pretty nice.
and I used to have parties, man. 300 and 400 people would show up at these parties. Everybody was invited. It didn't matter to me. Okay, in LA, that's what everybody does.
hunting.
I didn't know that, but
Okay.
well, I wasn't
hunting.
hunting.
Anyway,
I was
go on.
killing. I was
Okay, you were
slaughtering.
killing.
Okay, I
All
was
right.
like,
You were looking
you know what
take it down.
the baby bull says. You know.
No.
Oh, let's go down there and get that.
Oh, I know.
You know that saying, right? Anyway, so I'd have these parties, hundreds, and people would be like, dude, I've lived here for 20 years. At least a dozen people tell me this. I've lived here 20 years, and I've never been into a house in this neighborhood. Because when people move there, what they do would lock up, close up, garage up, curtain up. Nobody gets to see how they live. And so I really appreciate you acknowledging that,
Yeah.
man, because we try to stay
We did
transparent.
that. We did that in LA too. We opened our house up.
And we get a lot of heat for it too, like,
And
oh,
not
you're showing
only
off
that-
your plane.
no,
I've heard that
yeah,
more than
yeah,
10 times.
But we've also been burned
Yeah.
a number of times by really close confidants, and
Yeah.
you know, like I understand
Oh,
why
by
some
disclose-
people
yeah, because-
want to close off because
See,
you
those
do
people are
make
in the
yourself
past, bro.
vulnerable.
Those
That's
people are in
right.
the past.
I mean, you gotta.
For you to pay
keep
attention
going
to
forward.
a burn happened in the past. It didn't happen in the future.
Burn is the word.
So like you want to get in the future, man. You want to produce more. You want to expand more. You can't hide and expand at the same time. It's
And you
impossible.
can't worry about something that's always going to happen, right?
That's
like
right.
bad.
Yvette from Miami Beach.
Just outcreate it.
What's up, Miami? What's up, Miami?
Wow, I can't believe I'm even talking to you. I have been following you guys for the past 2.5 years. You are an incredible source of inspiration for me. You and Elena both.
Let me ask you, is it Yvette or Yvette?
Yeah.
Yvette.
Yvette.
Yvette, okay. I once knew this Yvette, man. She was,
Grant, I am always passing in front of your building, and I'm always like saying a prayer for you guys because what you guys are offering is just insane value, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. I
Wow.
appreciate your prayers.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm a single mom with 2 boys, and I want to ask you a question because I'm in the personal development industry, and I'm in the process of writing my first ebook, and I have an educational platform through an affiliate, which I'm using as a stepping stone to actually launch my actual personal development coaching program. Now, what advice do you have for single moms to get out of poverty? Because I'm hustling, and
It's hard.
I'm constantly faced with defeat.
Yeah.
And I'm working. I really am. And I want to know, what advice can you give me so that I could just 10x it, you know? Because I consider myself to be really good at sales. I consider myself to be a go-getter.
Yeah.
And it just seems unnatural to me for me to still be at the stage that I'm at.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, totally understand. Look. First of all, let me just say that I really admire you for being so vulnerable and opening up and being so honest, and for being a mother too. You know, like it's got to be so. I tell Elena all the time. Can you imagine how hard it must be for a mother with no soldier, no guy freaking out there freaking? And ladies, that's not meant to be a sexist comment or anything. But look,
I didn't take it as well.
I need a woman. And a woman needs a man, right? Like, I don't know how the guys get, you know, Rob and John do it together. I mean, like, who's going to be the man?
Yes, absolutely.
You know, so who going to be the killer, dude? There got to be a killer in the household,
I'm
man.
sure they have it worked out, but let's get to the point, okay?
So, number one, congratulations for what you're doing. Number two, you've entered a space that is extremely difficult. The whole self-improvement deal, I know it seems enormous and big and all big opportunity. It is freaking awful. It's an awful space. So I would just, maybe when you're down in the office, grab Katie and see if you can get 10 or 15 minutes from me. Because I'd like to talk to you about maybe something you could do to start taking care of the kids. I always tell people, follow the money, man.
Yes, absolutely.
So like, if I look at my future, right, I got to take care of my health. I got to take care of my business. I got to take care of my brand. I got to get my kids this trip in the snow. I got to take care of my marriage. What else I got to take care of? I got to take care of my lease is running out here. They're getting ready to sell this building, so I got a company. That wasn't on our budget. That wasn't even in our thing. Oh, I got to move the offices. I got some things going on with technology in my business that sooner or later I got to confront. I got this deal that I want to collaborate with. All this takes money. I mean, the bottom line is that everything you take in your life, all of a sudden I'm going to be like, what's the one thing holding everything together, man? Money. Yeah. I need money, man. I got to have some money. So at some point I got to confront the money. That's what I'm telling you. Follow the money. Mother Teresa, who was just awarded sainthood by the Pope this weekend. Congratulations, Mother Teresa. Well done. Okay. Ain't nobody ever going to call me a saint. Okay. Dude, she needed money, man. I guarantee you, they were trying to get money all the time to help people in poverty. You can't feed people without money. So I would like to sit down with you, Yvette, and just figure out, man, if we can figure out how Yvette can start getting some financial wins in her life
today,
so that you start feeling, more hopeful and less of the other thing.
Yeah, I'm, and I really appreciate your, wanting to actually, time to actually do this. I'm done with this. I mean, I know those for insane greatness, and I am not living up to my potential.
Yeah,
and it really pisses me off.
Hey,
it really pisses me off.
I know, me too.
Me too.
Every day, me and Elena constantly like, when are we gonna make it? Everybody thinks this is a joke. This is not a joke to us.
I follow you because I'm trying to follow other women in my situation, and I see that more so than not, a lot of them are into like the yoga, the spiritual. So that's not bringing me money, okay?
Yeah.
I can say till I'm blue in the face, but at the end of the day, I'm still, it's not doing anything for me. So that's why I've always been extremely attracted to you guys, because essentially that's what I want to attract into my life.
Yeah.
Now, just a little tidbit. I was up in your office not too long ago. I got this random, sales job selling office supplies. And I said to myself, dude, right in front of your office, I said, I am not going to go into Grant Cardone, my mentor, I've been following you forever. I mean, you inspire me so very much. I'm not going to go into your freaking office selling office supplies. I just won't.
Yeah, but you could. Why not, man? There's nothing.
So I just went back to the elevator and I went back down and I just cried in my car and I'm thinking,
dude,
wow.
you should, dude. Look, like somebody's got to sell office supplies. Mm-hmm. Look, you guys got to get great at the stuff you don't feel good about, man. Get great at that stuff. If you're sweeping floors or working at McDonald's, I walked away from a McDonald's job. I shouldn't have done that. I should have got great at that McDonald's jobs and then walked out and said, hey, see that? Okay? Take your damn French fries and your damn quarter pounders and stuff them in your wanky. You guys gonna miss me tomorrow too, by the way. Instead, when I left, they were like, oh, I'm glad he's gone. So get great at the things you hate and you're guaranteed greatness for sure. Do the things you don't want to do. Confront the stuff you don't want to do. Ask the questions you don't want to ask. That's why most people never get to the close. They never get to the close because they never get to the real objection. You just take whatever people tell you. It's not the right time. It's not the right time. Grant's not going to want to see me. I'm just selling office supplies. I'm too young. I'm just a girl. I'm this. I'm that. I can't do it. I'm too old. I don't have enough money. I don't have the right offer. I don't know enough. Don't do it. Guys, hey, look, stay in the deal. Ask the hard questions. So we're building this out right now.
Make it a game.
Elena watches me work building this out constantly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting there like, man, this is hard, man. Why am I always having to do this, okay? We've written this year, Millionaire Booklet, right? The Playbook to Millions, which has been a massive, massive success for thousands of people. Be Obsessed or Be Average. And now what do? I'm like, hey, I got to finish this objections rebuttals because my staff gave it to me. I said, that's not exactly what I want. So anybody that's ordered masteringobjections.com, I'm working on this. We've already sent it to you. It's in your email. Some of you are calling up saying, I hadn't gotten it yet. It's in your email. Just look. It's there. PDF file. You download it. You print it. Okay? This is one of 5 parts of a program. And I'm working on this week because people don't ask the hard questions. When you're knocking on the front door, when I'm calling her and she's like, yeah, really, no, okay? Is that an objection or a complaint? It's not valid. Is it invalid? What's spoken, unspoken? Is it internal, external? Do you know what it is? Are you handling what she gives you? Her friends say, look, Grant, her friend Erica says, you're just not her type. That ain't an objection, dude. What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? How does she know what I want until I give it to her?
You mean, how do you know what she wants?
How does she know what I want? How does she know what she wants until I give it to her? I'm like, wham! Okay, look, man, you can have fun too. Let me tell you something. People are like, how you have so much fun doing what you're doing? Dude, I know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. Okay, I am not worried about offending people. So you got to have your full attention. Good drivers. When you're driving a car, man, their attention is on not the wreck, not the guy behind them, not this guy over here. Their attention is on the future. You ever seen these guys drive through crashes? Yep. If you ever been on a motorcycle, you drive a motorcycle at 100 miles an hour, you will not have your attention on your boots or your paddles or your accelerator. You're going to have your attention way out ahead of you, okay? Because whatever is out there is going to be in your face in just a second. And if you look at what's right in front of you, These people that are like, la, let's look at everything. Let me look at this over and over and over again. I was like, dude, I don't even care about that. I'm looking at a big real estate deal right now. They're like, you need to look at this. I don't care about it. Do we want the deal? 3 years from now, 6 years from now, 10 years from now, when I die, do I want Elena and the kids to have this deal? Yes or no? Yeah, I want the deal. Then don't worry about that one paragraph. We'll work that one paragraph out. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, we will.
Don't get stuck on this.
We're going to work it out.
And then, dude, when you get stuck on that one thing, create a future so they want to change that one line to accommodate you. So that you can take care of that trip. No, baby, you got to learn how to do it. Right here. La. These are my balls, baby. Okay? I put my balls on my desk to remind me every day. Hey, dude, you need balls, bro. You need balls. You ladies, you need freaking guts, okay? You need balls. You need courage. You guys on the phone, you guys that want to make more money, you need to find your nuts, okay? You need to find your courage. You need to ask hard questions. You got to do what you got to do to get where you want to go. E, take us home, baby.
All right. As always, it has been a pleasure. This Wednesday, the G&E show. Thanks for your calls.
It's going to be sick right here.
The Cardone
You guys that have
book.
ordered masteringobjections.com, masteringobjections.com. You've already ordered it. This thing is sick. Okay, it's coming to you. You're going to get the ebook, 54-page ebook. You're going to get the rebuttal book. Okay, the rebuttal book is going to be 200 pages of how to walk through and every objection at the front door, at the follow-up, in the close, in the greeting, in the demonstration of product. When you're just knocking on the door prospecting, you're getting shut down. And I'm going to give you, if you haven't seen this 35-minute video, it's crazy. Play-by-play breakdown where I'm handling a guy over the phone and I'm telling you exactly why I'm doing, what I miss, and what I do right. It's a play-by-play breakdown. Brett Coffey wrote me this morning and said, dude, that 35-minute video was worth $100,000 to me, and you gave it to me for $49. Woo. And if that's not enough, I'm going to give you access to a 2-hour live webcast, 2 Saturdays, not this one, but next one, 2-hour live seminar. I'm going to deliver it to your phone. You own it. You can watch it as many times as you want, with as many people as you want. I'm going to give that program to you for free. We're going to start marketing that this weekend.
The 17th.
That's the 17th. We're going to start marketing that this weekend. When you order masteringobjections.com, I'm going to give you the rebuttal book, Mastering Objections, the 35-minute video, and bonus 15 other videos on handling objections. Dude, I give. You know why we do that? I'll tell you the little marketing ploy that we do that. We have a little trick here, okay? What I do is basically market. I basically gift something out to the marketplace. I use the funds collected from that to build a product out. And then we take that and mark it back to its regular price and sell it for the next many years. So we get our funding handled with my built-in market, people that know me already, okay? We work out the program. We work out the exact deal. We make the deal so freaking sweet that you're like, shit, I'm buying that thing for sure. Then we deliver it to that market, okay? And then as soon as that delivery's done, on the 17th, we mark everything up to $369 plus the webcast. So it'll be a $419 product. We gave it to you for $49. You're happy. You tell people about it. You're showing people, dude, this thing is sick. So that when I go to the market at $419, they've already heard thousands of people say, okay, man, that thing is awesome. Okay, and then thousands more of people will pay $419. And Papa gets rich. So he can take kiddo and wife on trip to snow. Oh, maybe we go see Great Wall. Or maybe we go see friend with dot on forehead.
Oh, God.
Or maybe we go see something else. I don't know. Robert, where else can we go? Robert Sisko is in the house today. Robert, say hello to everybody, bro.
Come on, man. How you doing?
Dude, this guy, if you guys want marketing campaign, an advertising campaign, if you want to get known on social media, get
Video
Robert.
genius.
The guy's a video genius for telling a story, putting a story together about you.
He also delivers a lot of good content.
And look, if you're
Follow him on
scared,
Periscope.
if you're scared to spend money
Twitter.
on marketing, guess what? You are stuck in the past. You're
Don't
thinking
go into
about
an
money.
accent again.
You're thinking about money you already made, young Hachuhi. You're thinking about money you already made.
Why don't we wrap out?
What you should be doing is thinking about have Robert work with you to create a future of who you want to be so people will pay you more money than the little bit of baby bitch money that you got right now. I think that's a good place to close out.
I like
now,
that.
okay?
It is a good
Okay,
place.
hey, you guys be great. Look, this show is always at mygctv.com. That's an app you can download to your phone. mygctv.com. Free. Give. That's what they call me. My kids ask me, say, what's your middle name, Papa?
Oh, dear.
Give. Grant, give, Cardone.
Create your future self with your spouse, and then do what
Get
you
everybody
got
on
to
the same
do
page, man.
to get
Hey,
there.
and grab-
Consistency.
Grab
Let's go.
these. You need these. You don't need money to make money. You need courage to make money. Yvette proved that to us in this phone call today. She was 6 feet from my front door.
Turned around.
Okay, and something crawled inside her head and said, "No, you just selling office supplies, dude. I need office supplies, right?
We have a lot of
We
products.
love people that sell office supplies.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. All right. So look, we love you guys. Be great. I'm
We
on
love you long
Snapchat at
time.
Grant Cardone. I'm
We
on
love you
Instagram
long
at
time.
Grant Cardone. I'm on YouTube at Grant Cardone.
You're not the only one.
I am Grant Cardone. This is the beautiful Elena Cardone. She is an Instagram freak.
Woo!
She would love for you to follow on Instagram.
That's true. I'm almost at 20,000 followers.
She looks at her likes. I got 63.
It's a little more than that.
Okay. Okay. We
Just
love you guys.
saying.
Be great.